Hello, everybody. How are you, $5 bling bosses? What? I am honored to be here. I am just waiting for your leader to pop on and just, give me to go ahead and make sure all is well. And, give you guys time to come on as well. But my name is Ckey, aka Crystal Key. The C stands for Crystal, for those of you guys that didn't know. But I am so excited to be here today. I am honored. I just want to thank your leader, Erica Cole, for having me on. Thank you so much for the invitation. I highly respect her and admire her. And I remember when I was a not premiere director, what was it? I had just hit premiere producer, and she came to Cali and she did a training out here with Mariana Garnett, who is my sponsor. Well, Mariana Kidd now, who is my sponsor. And she came with Elisa Leva and a few other people. But I remember, and so I'm always grateful when she asked me to do something, and I'm always willing. I remember when they came and they did the training. They actually took us out to lunch afterward. Me and Myri, my sponsor, her leadership team, they took us out to lunch and shared nuggets with us, right? So I'm forever grateful. So whenever she needs me, I'm here, okay? Just watching her journey. So anyway, let me give you a little bit of background on myself as you guys come in the virtual building. As I said, my name is Ckey. I am an A-lister, with Paparazzi accessories. I've been in this business for 4 years, and I have loads of energy, just in case you guys didn't know. And I'm sipping on a little bit of coffee. I know it's late where y'all are. It's like 1 o'clock here, so I'm finishing my cup. But anyway, I am life of the party diamond, on my way to Black Diamond. I have personally sponsored 130 people in this business. My team name is Team Winners Elite. Woo woo. We have 974. Yes, 974 winners on the team, because that just happened. And so I'm excited about everything paparazzi. And so what I am here today, and let me swipe because I don't see nobody talking. And I love talking. Let me try my, I have the gift of gab too, just I thought I'd let y'all know. But I'm going to try to, make it short and sweet. But let me see what's up with the comments, because I don't see any comments. I don't see any comments. And so maybe it's my device. So I'm going to get on another device here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, family? Hey, because y'all know we family now. Now I can see the comments. I don't know what's up with that phone over there, but we're going to use this one, okay? Hello, everyone coming in. What is good? Thank you so much for the compliment. You follow me. Awesomeness. All right. So why I was asked here is to talk to you guys about comments sold. So I'm going to give you guys my experience, and I'm going to tell you guys how it has been a game changer for my business. And Erica, guess what? You asked me a couple of questions last time when I did a training for your team, and I forget what it was, what type of training it was, but it was on Zoom. And I didn't fully know the answers to those questions because I was fairly new to comment sold, but baby, I did some research. Okay, so I'm ready to address those as well. But let me pull up my notes because I do not want to veer away from what we're going to talk about. But what I will tell you this, I'll let you know this first and foremost. I started Comment Sold in September of last year. So I don't consider myself like an expert, but I have definitely benefited from this system. And I'm going to tell you what made me go to this system, how it has like tremendously changed my business for the better. Okay. And it even helped my family life balance. So I'm grateful for that. But it's not for everybody. It's like you have to evaluate your business, and you have to make sure that this is, as with anything, right? You have to make sure that this is the move for you, that this is something that will benefit your business. Never jump on to something just because somebody said, oh, do this, you got to do this. Nah, you need to count up the cost. Like the Bible say, I'm a believer too. So, if it come out, it come out, okay? But like the Bible says, count up the cost. You have to make sure that is a good business move for you, right? And so let me see, because I didn't see Erica in the room yet, but she probably is here. It's just, a bunch of comments. So I will, I'm going to go into the comments after I address, why I moved to the system, how the system works for me, and then I'll allow for questions and all that good stuff. And then we'll move on. So like I said, I'm not an expert. I've been using Comment Sold for under a year. One of the main reasons I decided to go to Comment Sold, and I'm gonna tell you what it is too, but one of the reasons I decided to move to Comment Sold is because it was an opportunity for me to grow my business. And like I said, I did a training a couple of days ago. In this business and in life, we're always presented with opportunities to grow. Right? To grow personally, to grow spiritually, to grow even in business. And it's up to us to accept or reject that opportunity, right? And if we do not grow, we'll be stuck or stagnant or complacent, right? And so in this business, I was at a point where it's like, okay, either I stay right here or I do something that will allow growth in my business. And Comment Sold happened to be one of those, something that caused me to actually grow my business. And I'm going to show you how some of it works as well, but I'm going to have to use my phone and I'm just going to put it on here like that. Cause yeah, I ain't that savvy of like, bringing it on like that on Facebook. Okay. So anyway, what is Comment Sold? Comment Sold is an automated invoicing system and so much more, but it also offers a website. Like it actually has a website. So if you did not want to do like Shopify in addition to Comment Sold, you wouldn't have to. Like if you don't have a Shopify, you can start Comment Sold and you can modify that website and use that as a website. I already had a Shopify going into Comment Sold. So the fact that it integrates with Shopify is #winning, #score. Okay. It integrates with Shopify. As I said, it allows you to have your own app. Your free, look, when you live, stuff like that happen. You can't control it. But it allows you to have your own free app. However, with the app, you will need an LLC. It's not a requirement for your business, but it's definitely a great idea for various reasons that we're not going to get into today. I'm pretty sure your leader has already talked about LLCs on here because she's just a boss. You know what I mean? You will need a Dun & Bradstreet number. And a Dun & Bradstreet number is basically a social security number for your business. But that's only if you're going to do the app, okay? Now, Comment Sold, I actually... I have a personal rep with Comment Sold. So I hit them up to make sure that I had this information for you guys, to make sure I was giving you accurate information. Cause stuff is always changing and updating. And just a little disclaimer, I do not work for Comment Sold. Okay. This video is not sponsored by Comment Sold. I don't get a little cha-ching on the side for talking about Comment Sold. I just believe that sharing is caring, and I believe that when you sow seeds, you reap a harvest. Okay, so I'm sowing some seeds, and I'm trying to help my fellow brothers and sisters in this business. Okay. And so anyway, so Comment Sold has a starting package of $49, right? I'm going to give it to Erica, or if she allows me to post it in this group when I'm done, I will do that because they actually sent it to me. I'll just post it so you guys you can see the package from the $49 basic package to the business suite package, which is $149.99. Now there are additional costs. If you get the $49 package, you have to pay 5% commission of your sales if you have the $49 package, right? But if you have the $149.99, let's just say $150, then you pay 3% of your sales, right? So yeah, it is a cost in doing it, but I love the fact that the $149 is a fixed cost. Now the other costs are variable depending on how much you earn within this, within your live shows or whatever you use Comment Sold for, because you don't necessarily have to go live to use it, but that's why I got it, to make it easier on me. Okay. Now, Comment Sold may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm going to share with you why I integrated into my business. Okay. So first, let me tell you let me see if there's any little comments I need to address really quick before we get on in here. Okay. So one of the reasons that I went to Comment Sold, let me tell you, I started having a personal website in this business basically like a few months after I started this business, because my whole goal for joining Paparazzi, when I met with my sponsor, my whole goal was to make this an online business, right? I didn't really want to sell jewelry, but like look where we are now. Okay, like that's just how I go in this business. But I didn't, because I didn't really understand it. So my thing was, I don't want to house any jewelry. I don't want to ship any jewelry out. I just want to have a website that people go to, right? And I mean, yeah, I can do that, but I had to incorporate, if I want to get the maximum, if I want to maximize my potential in this business, I had to sell jewelry too. But anyway, let's just go back to my goal. My main goal was to have a website, right? And so I noticed that we get a personal website, but I noticed that a lot of people were coming out to my website and they're like, what is this? Like, are you a consultant? Like, how do we buy jewelry? Like, I see this main landing page. So I would have to say, go to Blockbusters, go to necklaces, go to new releases, like I would have to explain to them how to shop on the replicated site, AKA corporate site. And I wasn't about that business. I was like, I need something simple. Branding wise, right? I want people to know that this is my business. Yes, I'm an independent consultant, but I want them to know that this is my business. So I started having a square, and then we later modified that or changed over to Shopify. So now let me tell you the problem I ran into, which made me realize that I need to do something different. Whenever you get to a point in your business where something is not working anymore, or in order for you to grow, you have to make some changes. Listen to your business. Listen, allow yourself to grow. Don't be a hindrance to your business. So when I ended up getting Shopify, right? And what would happen was, because I heavily promote my website, my Shopify website, I got a subdomain and all that. Because I heavily promote my Shopify website, people would go to my website while I was on my live show. Okay, so that became so tedious trying to keep up with how much I have in inventory. And then not just that, I would be on my live show showing inventory, and then people would purchase stuff on my website, right? Because I had to have it on my Shopify so that I could be able to invoice people while I was live, right? So I did, like, that was causing a huge issue for me. Like, I would have to go in, take some pieces out, show them, put them back. By the time I put them back, someone shopped the website. It was just confusing, and it was just more work and more of a hassle, and it was just giving me a headache. So I was like, I need something that will allow me to integrate the two so I can go live and, people can shop my website. And another thing that that made me look into Comments Sold was when we invoice, right? I was invoicing via Shopify because that's, where all my inventory is. So naturally, because I had a website and I had Shopify and I would invoice, I had to invoice, and I couldn't just say one jewelry item, 2 jewelry items, 1 necklace, 2. I couldn't do that. I had to pull it from Shopify to send it in the invoice so that my inventory can be recorded accurately. So what had happened was that was taking me hours on hours on hours. So I would finish my live show on Friday at let's say I would finish at 11 or 10:30 or something like that. I will be invoicing till 1 and 2 in the morning. Then I had to, recruit my husband to help me invoice. So then now he invoicing over there, I'm invoicing over here. We both got our phones invoicing. Then that still wasn't enough. We had to bring our kids in. And so now we using all these hours invoicing and getting stuff ready and doing all that. And I was like, something has got to give, because those hours, time is money too. So that was taking time away, and I wasn't in a position where I can hire an employee, right? I didn't even have my stuff completely organized. I didn't have a whole lot of space. So hiring somebody was not an option, right? A virtual assistant, I didn't even have time to sit and try to explain or train or do anything because I have other businesses too. So I'm moving and shaking and trying to make things work. And meanwhile, I just under a lot of pressure trying to make it all happen. So I finally decided, let's give Comments Sold a try. So what it does is it integrates with Shopify. So every time we put pieces in the system, it updates automatically. Well, I set it up to update automatically in Comments Sold. So now while I'm live, if someone puts something in their cart, it automatically deducts it from Shopify so that people cannot shop that piece, because it talks to Shopify like, hold up, somebody has that in their cart, don't let them check out, type of thing. So that was a game changer for me. Now, I was reluctant to pay the $149, but let me see what else is going on, because I don't want to just leave y'all hanging. Too much time. I love the integrated. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to tell y'all, I was reluctant to spend that $149 because I was like, yo, $149, like I could pocket that. Like, what? But in business, there's going to be some sacrifices somewhere. You're going to have to do some investment. It's some type of investing somewhere. It takes money to make money. So I had to look at it like, listen, this is really it's gonna help me, and I'm gonna get my time back. So it's that $149. Not only am I making more sales because I have this app now, and it's this ease of doing business, but the fact that I have my time back. I can have self-care days. I can finish my live and be done, literally get off the live and go to dinner with my husband. Man, I'm grateful. This is like a godsend for me. But that is so helpful because when I'm done, it just automatically invoices. And when I say it's an automated invoicing system and it automatically invoices, what happens is there's an app that you have to download on your device in which you go live, whether it's your iPad, whether it's your phone. I always use my Samsung. I just love it for filming. But you download the app there, and then there's like a little back office situation that you log into on your computer, and you can see comments from the app and from Facebook. But what I love about this automated system is people comment. I set it up to say win because I'm all about winning, and we're team winners, and just winning is a lifestyle for me. So I have people comment win space and the number, and that's how they add items to their cart. And the thing that I love about it is it's no more like, oh, I didn't mean to put that in my cart. I mean, you get that every now and again where they're like, oh, it's an accident, or someone, maybe their first time using the system. But what I'm saying is when I was invoicing, oh, I didn't put that in the cart, or, oh, you invoiced me wrong, or, oh, that's not the color that I wanted, or, oh, this, that, oh, all these things where you have to fix their invoice after the fact. Nah, I don't have to fix nothing. With Comment So, you are in control of your cart. You comment what you want because you see the picture on the screen, you see the number on the screen. It doesn't go in your cart unless you tell it to go in your cart. And guess what? They check out on their own. I don't have to walk them through. I don't have to send a reminder invoice. I don't have to post, hey, your invoices are sent. I don't have to hear, oh, invoice, it went to my spam and I didn't get it. No. We're done. It's over. Like, once you put it in there and you check out, you're done. You can set up the amount of time that you allow them to check out. And this was one of the game changers for me too. Check it out. So once they, it's two things. Once they check out, let's see, I set mine up for 12 hours. So if they do not shop and check out by 12 hours, their cart automatically expires. It dumps everything out of there. It empties their cart, right? And so they have this feature called wait list that is so amazing. And don't worry, I'm going to allow for questions as well. But they have this wait list feature that basically, if I have 5 pieces, right, and let's say there are 8 people that want that piece, okay, those 5 people that put it in their cart, it'll go in their cart. And then in the event that they get caught slipping and their cart expires, it tells the next person that was on the wait list, hey, that piece is available. And then they have the ability to go get that if they want it, or to not get that if they don't want it, right? And I like that, because there's no repo live, because I never really liked those repo lives anyway. Because it just seemed like, it's just like letting people know that people didn't buy stuff. And I just didn't really care for it for my business. And so it's literally like letting them know, hey, go get that. And so I don't have to present it again. It literally goes into all the people's cart that's on the wait list. And then if they allow it to expire, it goes to the next people that's on the cart for the wait list, which means I can literally I can have a live strictly for Life of the Party when I get my preview pieces in advance, because I get 10 pieces per month. I can go do a live party on that. I can do a live party on Fashion Fix. I can showcase it. And even though I don't have the items, it will put them on the wait list. And guess what? When I place my order and I get the confirmation of my order, I can add them to my Shopify. It automatically sends an email or a messenger message to my customers and says, hey, that piece is there. And so literally within 24 hours, Life of the Party sold, 24 hours, Fashion Fix sold. So it's like, it's no more, you hear like, here's this post, comment below if you want this. Cause that used to, I'm telling you, I didn't have that. I was running, I didn't have the time to keep going to these comments. And then with Facebook, you got to look at all comments and see who wants this piece, who wants that. You got to make a note. Felt like I was making an Excel spreadsheet for everything. I don't have to do that. There's a report. You go into comments sold and you click on wait list, and you can see everyone that's on the wait list. So it lets you know how many pieces you have to buy for Fashion Fix or Life of the Party. And if people, my rule is, if you allow your cart to expire too many times, I'm going to block you or ban you from shopping my lives via comment sold. And it's a simple feature that lets you run a report on your, it's called top offenders. And it allows you to see who is constantly letting stuff expire. Like, cause we ain't over here to play games. Like, if you don't want it, don't put it in your cart. You know what I mean? So that has been a game changer for me in that instance. And, I'm gonna read my notes, but let's see if you guys have any questions. It is beautiful to know how to use it. It really, really is. And FB has been deleting your pre-sale posts. And see, one thing that I didn't like about Facebook, right, was that you had to, it's something like, it's these 3 options for you to read comments, and you would have to click on all comments, and then I would have to go view every single comment on every single piece for Fashion Fix, on every single comment on every single piece Life of the Party. Baby, no, I got my time back, so I'm so excited about it. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. So anyway, it's been a game changer for me. And so as I told you guys, I'm just looking through my notes. Yeah, we weren't in a position to hire employees or pay additional costs that accompany employees, right? At that time, I didn't have an LLC. At that time, I'm like, I didn't even know, like, okay, what do I need to, like, I know that when you hire someone and you become an employer, you have employer costs, right? You have employer taxes and all that stuff you got to pay. So I'm like, yeah, we're not even in a position to do all that. I need something quick because my time was being swallowed up. So I needed something to give me my time back. I needed something that will work quickly with what I have. And this is what this has been a blessing to me. And so some of the benefits of it, I'm going to even show you how my app works as well. But some of the benefits, I'm going to recap a little bit because I know I gave y'all a lot, and then we'll allow for questions too, just in case I miss anything. But some of the benefits is that I don't have to do any more invoicing. I do not have to do any more invoicing. People can shop the replay as much as they want. And the thing that I love about Comment Sold too is when they shop the replay, it has like a little back office to it where your customers can see all of your live shows. They can even see your website on Shopify, different pieces. But I encourage them just to shop the lives, because I actually put my new releases on my website too. And so I tell them they shop the lives. We know that it's in-house and they don't have no delayed shipping. I ship it out right away. So basically they can shop replays of all my previous lives. And I'm gonna tell you, people do that a whole lot because it's available for them. It's not like they have to go on Facebook and look all down my feed to see, okay, where's this live? Okay, where did she do this live? Okay, like really physically search for it. They don't have to. It's right in front of their face. It gives them this option where they can go see all the pieces that I've ever showed. I'm talking in any of my lives, okay? And so it's the same when they're replay shopping. All they have to do is comment win space and the number. I don't even have to be involved in replay shopping. We don't have to do no screenshots. You don't have to send me a screenshot so I can, see what you want or nothing like that. You don't have to send me a message about your order. It's totally like they put it in their cart, they check out on their own, and I just get a note. I get a cha-ching in Shopify that lets me know that they checked out. So that's #winning, #score. Now, because I do have Comment Sold and I'm not spending as much time invoicing, I'm not spending as much time, trying to follow these replay shopping comments. I don't have to spend a whole lot of time looking up, the comments of pre-sales and all that kind of stuff, or pre-orders or pre-claims, however you want to call it. I don't have to spend time looking for that because the system takes care of it. It's all in one place, and I just do a report. When I'm getting ready for Fashion Fix, I know how many pieces I need to order, and all I got to do is get prepared for that. I know exactly how many I need to order based on, the wait list items. Right. And then I have time to train my team. I have more time to train my team. I have more time to work my other businesses. I have more time for family life balance. I told you I get to go on dates. You know what I'm saying? More now. Okay. On the Friday nights after my lives. My customers are happier because the system is super easy for them. Once they get the hang of it, it is super simple, especially if they are internet savvy. There's less errors. There's less errors because during live shows and replays, they control their own purchase. They're not saying, oh, you put that in my cart, or you put the wrong piece, or, oh, I didn't order that color. You did because you put it in your cart, right? Like they have total control over that. I'm not even involved. And this is another feature too. And let me see what you guys are saying. Y'all laughing at me? Girl, I'm telling you. And so this is the other thing too. And then I'm going to show you the app and then I'm going to, open it up for questions. But I love that we can fulfill live show orders simply by the comment sold sales channel. So in Shopify, you have different sales channels, right? If you use the Instagram shop feature, you have your Instagram channel. If you do point of sale purchase where you sell and you swipe or whatever, it has that channel. It has your online store, which is also a sales channel online. And then you have your comment sold sales channel, Facebook shop, all these different sales channels, Pinterest if you use it, whatever. Shopify integrates with all these different systems, right? So when I'm going to fulfill my live show orders, all we have to do is go into orders and we filter them by comments sold, and then it literally just shows only my live order invoices, and it makes filling orders snappy. Okay, so that is a blessing and I love it. So I'm gonna give you a taste of, I don't know how long I've been on, let me double check, because I ain't trying to be before y'all too long. Oh, I'm doing good. Hey. Okay. So let me show you more dates. Yes. Listen, I've been married 21 years. Dates are important. Keeping your marriage life together is important. Even if we need to have like a business meeting or whatever, I have more time and I'm not under pressure or under strain or under stress because I got all these messages and everybody messaging about their invoice or this and that, or I got to send out reminders for I'm telling y'all, it's a game changer. So let me show you the app. Now keep in mind, the app is the package that is the business package, which is $149.99, and it's 3% of sales. And you do have to create a Stripe account because Stripe is who they partner with to do your sales. Just like as if you may use like Shopify, or you may use PayPal, or you may use Cash App. I don't really food Cash App too much, but for business, right? But because it's just too many things that they be doing. But it's like a merchant fee, if you will. So you do have Stripe. So they use Stripe, and setting up a Stripe account is super easy. So anyway, but the app is $149.99. They recommend that if you're making more, this is Comment Sold talking, not me. They recommend that if you're making more than $5,000 a month in sales, they recommend the business suite. And I'm telling you, the app alone is a game changer. And I'm going to give you a little taste of it. So let me tell you why this is dope. Y'all comment ready if y'all want to see this. Let me look at y'all comments. Comment ready if y'all ready to see this. Thank you so much. Comment ready while I take a sip of this coffee. Sips coffee. I'm excited about this, y'all. Like, it is a game changer and I absolutely love it. It has been a blessing to my business. And so that's why I want to share with y'all. But comment ready, hashtag ready if y'all ready. I see Vanetta's ready. I see Vanetta's ready. Who else is ready? Because I'm about this is about to blow your mind. Do you understand? You're going to be like, because it did it for me. All right, here we go. So this is my phone, and that is my app icon, because yes, I downloaded my own app. And so when you go in, let me show you how dope this is. Let's try to show you a preview of where I was looking super fly, not on my Saturday live, okay? But I'm gonna open it up. Peep this. So this is a replay, okay? This is a replay from my Friday live, right? Let me show you. Let me get closer. Let me get up in your grill so you can see the real. Okay, so this is what I meant by I ain't all savvy integrated into this live. You're going to have to see it like this, okay? It might be a little backwards. But you see this? You see? Oh, not them notifications, though. But you see how it has sold 100? That's how it shows. Hold on, let me focus. That's how it shows up in the app. So all they have to do, it just says that that's the number that's going to be selling, in the piece right there is just my app. So, I mean, not my app, it's just my logo. So it's nothing happening yet. But in the app, all they got to do is click buy. They don't have to do no win space, no nothing. It's like they see me on 3D too. So listen, make sure you clean your teeth out. Make sure you your nails, are done. You got your feel. Your nails is looking good and all that stuff. Your hygiene is on point, because it's like 3D on this app, and they like this. It's kind of like up close and personal. But anyway, so in the app, all they have to do is click buy, and it goes into their cart. They add it to cart. But let me show you the game changer. Are you ready? So listen, at the bottom, they click shop off. This is if someone is coming in my live. Let's say I do marathons every Friday, really. I be on like 3 hours plus. And so if someone comes in an hour and a half into the live, they could still shop the whole live. They could still shop. Do y'all hear me? Look, you click shop all. Well, did I pause? Okay, shop all, and look what comes up. It starts from the first piece I showed, and they can scroll through everything and see everything I showed in the live. Do you see how this is a game changer? I'm just saying, this is worth my money. And so they can scroll through, but the dope part about it is, as if that wasn't dope enough, and I promise I don't work for no comment sold, but I'm just excited about it. So check it out. So let's say this piece, let's say they want to look at this piece. They tap on that piece, and guess what? The video, it tells them they can add it to cart, and the video goes right to where I show that piece. Do y'all see? Okay, let me just, because I'm talking, because I be talking. But here it goes. The video goes right to where I showed that piece in my live. So they can see it in the cart, right? When it pulls up, they can see the piece. But now the app, all my business. Okay. But the app literally pulls them to the part in the video where I showed that piece. Listen. And so then they can even share my live. And then when I'm done, let me tell you another little thing I do on my app. When I'm done, we have our own little page for the app right here, right? And up here, I let them know carts expire after 12 hours. Boom. Like, you know, because you're looking. And so see how these pieces are showing right here? What I do is after my live is over on that Friday, that next day, I put all of the items that I showed that night, I put it on the front page so they can see everything. And guess what? Because it's my app, it sends them a notification. Ckey Jewels adding another item to the feed. And it also, if they got something sitting in their cart, it reminds them. And if they didn't get to catch the live, but they downloaded my app, it notifies them that, hey, she doing something over there. Go see what's in that. Go see what she updated or whatever, right? And so I absolutely love the app. The app is free for people to download. It is available on Apple devices, and it is also available on Android devices. So that is #winning #score. So I think I covered everything. And Erica, what you asked me a few months ago, back in December, in regards to comments sold, you were like, well, why would you want to pay that 3% if you already have someone working for you? At that time, I didn't have any employees. So for me, this is like having my own virtual assistant. And it made sense for me because if I was going to hire someone for, let's say 15 hours a month to help me with lives, right? That is the $150 right there. Even if I was paying them a minimum of $10 an hour. And to be honest, out here in Cali, $10, I don't even think that's minimum wage, to be honest. And so it will probably be more than that. And the thing about comments sold is I could go live say if I go live 30 days out of the month, it is still a fixed cost as far as the $149.99 is concerned. Whereas if I were to hire someone to come in, it would be variable based on how, because I need them to come in and invoice for all those days, right? Or more hours per week or whatever the case may be. So for me, this was just like, this was the way to go. And as far as the 3%, I really don't mind it because by me having the app and by me having comments sold, it makes it so much easier for them to shop my replays. Because a lot of times people won't shop the replay because they got to look through that whole replay. Then they got to screenshot. Then they got to message you. And then now you got all these messages and maybe you got to hire someone to handle your messages. It takes all that out of it. I have my own virtual assistant. So that's what I love about it. Now's the time. I will answer any questions that you have if I am able to. And if I am not able to, I totally don't mind, getting the answers and coming back or reporting back to Erica or whatever the case may be. I'll probably post this video on YouTube as well. But so hit me with your questions. You guys can ask me details about the business. I don't mind at all. And my sales, they be popping. So for me, it was like, I'm gonna go ahead and this is an expense I can write off, a business expense I can write off anyway, right? So we make anywhere from like 13 to like 19K a month. So for me, I'm ready to hit that 25, 30K plus, mark every week. And I know that I wasn't able to do it on my own, invoicing and trying to work this business just by me manually doing everything. I knew a change had to come. Something had to give. I explained it better than did I really? What's the name of the app? The app is whatever you name it. It's an excellent way to promote your business. I did a whole little video about how I got an app and you can download it, and trust and believe. When people see you have an app, they like, oh, she doing something, right? So it makes it look like you are so business savvy and you just have this big old team working behind you, right? But make sure you have someone that does a good graphics too. So excellent way to promote. So the name of the app is you name your app whatever you want to name your app. And just let me tell you this too. This is really just this is just extra. Okay. Your LLC does not have to be like, for instance, Ckey Jewels is my jewelry business name. My LLC is Ckey Enterprise, right? So that is what this app is under, but the app name is Ckey Jewels because that's what I told them to name it. Now you do have to go through a process of getting the app done. You do have to pay a $99 fee to Apple to get it started, but that has nothing to do with Comment Sold. That's Apple's requirement, and you have to pay the $99 every year for the app. But like after that, like your app is free. Any updates that Apple requires, they connect with the third party administrator, which is Comment Sold, and Comment Sold handles it for you. And with the $149.99 package, you get your own rep. So literally I can message him if I'm having troubles during the live. I literally have messaged him like, okay, family, I'm here. Let's see what's going on with this problem. And I can message them right while I'm live, and they literally talk to me in their little messenger that they have on their website. So I'm looking at your comments. I just want to take my time with y'all and make sure I answer them. She said I explained it better than a Comment Sold rep. Well, they need to give me a cut. How do I charge shipping charges? Oh, that's a great question. Let me see. I got on these contacts. That's a great question, Carly. So, shipping charges, I've seen people where they set it up to every time someone adds a piece to their cart, it adds an additional nickel or 10 cents or da-da-da-da-da. I just do a flat rate because ain't nobody got time for that, because I try not to rate people and maybe that's not the best verbiage, but I try not to take advantage of people when it comes to shipping charges, because, do unto others as you would have done unto you. I don't need high shipping charges. I'm just going to go somebody else. Okay. So for me, because I have a flat rate cost on my website of $5.50, I just do it across the board. And even if it's like a 1 pounder where I have to ship something that's over a pound and I have to pay the $8, it washes, right? It washes, because some people may only order 3-4 pieces that cost me, less than that to ship. So it ends up like washing. And so that's how I charge my shipping charges. What is your organizational setup? My organizational setup, I go by the numbering system. I literally just started it, and it is #winning, #score. But that's a whole nother video, because that's a blessing too. But that's a whole nother video. Do I do my lives on Comment Sold? I do my lives on Comment Sold only. I don't utilize the website Comment Sold offers per se, because that's not why I got Comment Sold. Yes, you can modify the website, doctor it up, do all that. No, I got Shopify, and that's what I use for Shopify. And I love having Shopify over there because that's my website. Comment Sold, I have it configured to where their cart holds for 12 hours. I don't need that happening I don't want people shopping, the bulk of their sale or my sales through Comment Sold, because I don't want people just sitting there holding stuff in a cart and it's not available to others. So I still like having my Shopify. I will not get rid of that. That is where I modify everything, and that's like my own flavor, right? Comment Sold is strictly just for lives. Let me see. How long did it take you to get all your inventory in the system? In what system? If you're speaking of Comment Sold, girl, 2 minutes, because all you got to do is basically, if you have Shopify, you literally add Comment Sold as one of the apps, and it literally does the migration, and you're done. Like, I didn't do anything. I just told it to every time I add stuff to Shopify, update it, and it's done. So that doesn't take any time. Now, if you're just doing Comment Sold and you're using their website and you're putting all your stuff into the system, I have no idea, because I didn't do it that way. We definitely talk. Do you have to have Shopify and Comment Sold? No, you do not have to have Shopify and Comment Sold. There are some people that have Comment Sold solely. I'm not one of them, because I had Shopify first. But I'm keeping Shopify because I just don't want all my eggs in one basket, no way. So I'm going to keep Shopify. But there are some people that only do Comment Sold. But just because of what I know, the things that I know about Comment Sold and how I choose to use it, I have to have something outside of it as well. Let me see. Blocking. You have to do that for yourself. Excessive dumping, or does comment so block them? Blocking, as far as if someone is abusing the system and always allowing stuff to drop out of their cart, if that's the type of blocking you're meaning, then yes, you have to do it by yourself, because you have to set that up or go in and ban someone on your own, because I don't think I would even want them having that much control, because how do you know when I want to block someone? So you literally, it's simply going to that customer and just going block. It's super simple. Just like in your business page on Facebook where you ban people, it's super simple. How challenging to set up Shopify and comment sold? So my husband actually does like web design and stuff. So he did my Shopify. I didn't do that. So that part, it wasn't hard for me at all because I didn't do it. Comment sold. I did do the comments sold, and I didn't set it up as a website, so it really wasn't challenging at all. I did have to hit up my rep to ask them how to add items to my app and how to add a collection and all that kind of stuff. So I literally just have one collection, and that's what's new. And that's only so that I can have the app, because you have to have one collection at least active. Let's see. How do you add the inventory? Oh, I answered that already. Refer to the last response. Do you have to use a desktop to upload inventory to either programs? No, but I don't upload my inventory. My husband, every day after new releases, he uses the CSV now that Paparazzi has made it easier to import. See, look, sales coming through right now. But now that Paparazzi has made that import available with the CSV file, he does it that way, and you have to use a computer from my understanding. I don't know, because I don't do that part, but he does it from his computer. But when I want to add a piece, like say when I input Fashion Fix or Life of the Party or whatever, I do everything on my phone. He'd be like, get on a computer. I like my phone. So it pulls from Shopify inventory, correct? And do you have to pay for Shopify and also the cost for comment sold? I discussed the cost of comment sold in the very, very beginning, but there are two packages. The basic one is $49. The business suite, as they call it, is $149. I am going to, if I have Erica's permission, I'm going to post. I got a little image from Comment Sold in regards to the difference between the packages, and I'll just pop that up there so you guys can see that, so I don't have to like go all over it. The cost of Shopify is $29.99 a month. I make that back, so I said $29.99 a month, right? I make that back daily in sales, just having a Shopify. So I ain't even tripping off the cost of having a Shopify and doing my Comment Sold. Yes, I paid for Shopify also, because remember, I had Shopify prior to Comment Sold. Like, I just got on Comment Sold in September of last year. Do you recommend we reach a specific sales level first? I'm about 10 months in and just now taking off. So, as I said in the very beginning, it is literally an individual basis. Like, it's based on what you feel, you can do. Like, if you're really not making a whole lot of money, I mean, personally, I would like, if you are not making a whole lot of money and you're not invoicing a whole lot, like, there's no reason for you to pay $149 to have an automated invoicing system. For me, my business would have suffered if I did not integrate that into like I told you, making anywhere from $13,000 to like $19,000 a month. Like, that's a lot of invoicing. That's up to like 600 plus orders a month. So that was a whole lot of invoicing, and it was taking away my time, family life balance, time I could get organized, time I could do all kinds of things. So for me, it was necessary. You have to decide if it's necessary for you to do that. And if it's not, just put this in your back pocket for later. Like, they're constantly modifying their system. Matter of fact, they updated Comment Sold, and Erica, if I'm too long, please let me know. But they're modifying their system because paparazzi consultants use Comment Sold, and people that sell clothes and all that kind of stuff, they use it too. Matter of fact, the person that created Comment Sold was a gentleman that his wife had like a clothing boutique or something like that. And so he created it for her. Pretty dope, right? So anyway, they're modifying it. So literally, I can take the barcode from Paparazzi and scan it into the system, and it works. Do I use it that way? No, I have not. Me and that scanning thing, I haven't been doing it. I just been typing it, because there's two different selections. You can pre-schedule your live and do like not pre-schedule, but you can prepare your pieces for the live and do like a product selection, or you can do a dynamic selection, which is where you do it as you go. And I like that better because people shop when they put the piece in their cart when I show the piece. I don't want them going to my list and shopping before I even get on the live. Let me see. Do I find it difficult to add or keep up with your inventory? No, because I add inventory on a daily basis. Like I don't slip on that. We making money every day. That's my hashtag. Hashtag money every day. Money every day. Hey, we making money every day. So a piece is going to in system every day. So if I'm average 7 to 8K a month, do I advise to do comment sold? I'm not going to even go off my advice. Comment sold advises that if you're making more than 5,000 that you go for the business suite. But again, it depends on you, right? It depends on, if invoicing is a hassle for you, or it's overwhelming for you, or you know what I'm saying, you need help. For me, I desperately needed help because I have other things going on, family, all kinds of stuff going. I know we all have families, but you get what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of different things going on. So for me, there was not even an option. It's a lot about adding your invoice. Do you go live on your business page or personal? You cannot do, I'm glad you asked that, girl, because listen, you can't use comment sold without doing it on a business page. It's not going to connect with your personal page. It has to be a business page. Is it for Android too? Yes, I mentioned that. I said it's Android and iPhone. Yes, ma'am. Is it hard to, what's your invoice? Tasha Neely. I'm not sure what you were asking me. Regina. Hey, you watch me on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is this only for Apple? No, Android and Apple, guys. Let me see. The app is through comment sold. Yes. So if you missed that part, you probably got to watch the replay when I get off, because I talked about all the cost and how the app works and everything. Chiquita, you are welcome, girl. I hope I said your name right. How do you set it up to add multiples of items? It always seems like you can add one at a time. If you're integrating from Shopify, it goes right into comment sold. This is interesting. Indeed it is. That's what you do. That's right. It will wash away. I don't know what wash away was, but girl, okay, girl. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Erica's on here. You'll be watching me for a numbering system. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Ckey is a boss. Hey, I appreciate your ministry. Let me see. Wow. So we already be kicking it, huh? How long did it take for you to put your inventory in Shopify? We do it daily. So it's really, hubby does it in like about maybe 20 minutes. And that's depending on what type of shopping day it is. If it's a load of pieces, it takes them a little longer. You don't understand either system. I'm sorry. Okay, you're gonna have to watch it from the beginning. You're probably gonna have to watch it from the beginning, girlfriend. And forgive me for no eye contact, but I'm trying to catch up on your comments. And I'm looking for Erica too, because I do not want to overstay my welcome, you know. Oh my goodness, I'm YouTube bae. Okay, I like that. You like using the Shopify because I use the CSV to put in the inventory. Cool. Let me scroll all the way down so I can see if Erica is commenting, and then I'll go back up. And then you guys, if there's questions and I'm allowed to come in and respond to some of your questions, I will definitely do so. Okay. You did not know what dynamic was? Yes, dynamic selection is bae. Okay. Dynamic selection, you control. They can't see what you put up until you put it up. So even though they know I'm going to show number 111 not going in that cart until I show 111. So they can't go ahead of me. And I love it. You'll catch the replay. Awesome. Do I share where you purchased your shipping materials? Yeah, that's a whole nother video, girl. Great advice. Thank you so much. If you're small executive director and you have 81 people under, and I know I could grow my numbers, but I need help setting things up. This comment so has nothing to do with your team. This is all about your personal sales and your personal business. So my team has nothing to do with it. Nothing. This has nothing to do with it. Okay, I'm looking and I'm about to get ready to go. Let me see. Yeah, I've been on for a minute, so. Uh-oh, shoot. Why did I do that? There we go. You are welcome. I am just looking. Does he put in new releases daily? Yes, he does. Every day. Can Shopify, Android, iPhone? Yes. Shopify goes with everything. Do you guys see Erica on? You watch on Instagram? Thank you so much. YouTube bae. Okay, you're here, Erica. Okay, so how did I do? You good? I hope I did you justice, okay? And if there's any questions you want me to address, please let me know. I mean, y'all got a lot of comments, so I'm trying to catch up. Okay, I caught up. Erica, is there anything else that you have a question about or that you wanted me to address? Hopefully I covered everything because that was my desire. Did it take me time to build my business page? It took a little minute, but what I did was from my personal page to my business page, because I knew the value of having a business page, I simply did like a little commercial on my personal page while I was on my business page to tell people to come to my business page because this is where we're doing lives now. And I did that every time I went live for about 2 months until it built up the way that I wanted it to. So you had to pick my bestie up from the airport. Okay. So if there's anything else, hopefully I addressed everything that I could, and hopefully I answered all of your questions. So I'll tell you what, Erica, because I love you, girl. If there's something else that you want me to elaborate on that I did not elaborate on, I would love, no problem. I would love to come back and share that with you if I left something out. But thank you again for this opportunity. You guys keep doing what y'all doing because you guys are inspiring many. Erica, you a boss, just like you be saying you a boss. I appreciate you. I respect you. Love y'all. See y'all in cyber world, and y'all have an amazing Wednesday. Not WEDNESDAY, but WINS day. Wednesday. Get out there and win. Love y'all. Deuces.